Hi, I'm Cynthia Andrews, and I teach reading, English language arts at the high school. I have been teaching for 23 years in the district, a lot. This is about my third stint in the district. So this is my second year at the high school. Previously, I taught at the middle school for 4 years, and then I started the English to Speakers of Other Languages program about 18 years ago, so a long time. So describing my job to someone outside of the school walls, I simply say I teach language arts. I teach kids to read and to write. If you were inside the walls, I tell my kids I teach them life skills. I teach them how to have opportunities for when they leave the school, or even while they're getting older, like they can have a job and learn how to communicate with people, how to listen, how to read a contract, all of the things that are literal life skills, so that our kids can be as successful as possible once they leave us. We are reading Of Mice and Men with the sophomores, and so we're working on characterization, so language arts things, but essentially I'm teaching them how to analyze text or a picture even, to gather information. We call that citing evidence, so they can then formulate their own opinion about what's happening. And then with my freshmen, we're reading a story called Enrique's Journey, which is a true story, we call that nonfiction, about a young, like a teenager who is traveling from Honduras up to the United States, and it's about his struggles trying to get to his mom. My favorite part about working in Eudora is that I graduated from Eudora High School. So it is amazing to be back in this same space with some of the same teachers that worked with me when I was a teenager. I love the kids and the clientele that we serve here. Our culture is phenomenal. We have amazing kids who work hard, who are kind, who really just want to do the best. And so that's really easy to build connections with them because they're amazing people. I also have really great colleagues. It really is utopia here. Our students smile, they're respectful. If ever they're having an off day at the high school, because they're humans and so they have off days also, they're really easy to redirect. You just look them in the face and say, hey, like, I care about you, and they reciprocate. So our students really make our building fantastic. They make it a great place to show up every day, even on their hard days or mine. We've had a couple of those the last couple weeks. They're just really good people. Being in education for as long as I have been in education sometimes rides this roller coaster. And oftentimes it's the things that make it rewarding are also the things that make it really difficult on the days when sometimes teenagers don't or can't show up that day. But the things that make it rewarding are when they come back around. It's a gentle fist bump from a high school kid who normally, maybe you think they can't come around to the learning, and then there they are. They've given you a fist bump, and that means they've got it, they're ready to move on. So the rewarding parts sometimes go in tandem with the really difficult parts. One of my favorite things is teaching old stuff. So this past year, we did a story that I was really excited about called The Greatest Gift. And it's really about showing kindness to others and really like stepping into seeing the things that you're grateful for. So The Greatest Gift was a story I came across because I really love the Christmas movie, It's a Wonderful Life. So I wanted to teach that story to my kids, and I was over the moon excited that there was a short story I could teach to them first before we moved into It's a Wonderful Life. That to me was really fun because, again, I like the old things, but also the old things are the classic things that teach our kids that kindness and generosity and stepping into what you're grateful for really are lifelong lessons. So that's been something I've really enjoyed doing. Favorite memories and moments, I have students just show up with the most wonderful acts of kindness when they bring flowers unsuspectingly because things have been difficult and they know that. Just over Christmas break, I had a student send me a picture of himself and his friend at Walmart doing acts of kindness. Those things are fantastic. I used to teach a unit on acts of kindness, and my students would have to go out on this mission and have to perform acts of kindness and document it. And last year, one of the seniors said, "Miss Andrews, I'm still in touch with the homeless shelter because we went there and donated money as their act of kindness after doing a bake sale for a fundraiser." And I thought, man, those are long-lasting moments for them, not just in that 7th grade moment or that high school moment. Those are things they remember and they bring back to the front of my brain, and those things are really special.